Alright, so this is the second quiz. This is semester 2 quiz 2, problems 4 and 5. Remember, if you were stuck on 1 and 2, make sure you look to the last quiz because there was a video on how to do number 1 and 2. And then 3 above is not the same as 3 on the last quiz because it's saying how is similarity different from congruence. Remember, similarity does not mean exactly the same. It just means that there are the same angles. So this is 4 and 5. Alright, so in the next two pairs of triangles, state if they are similar and why. So here's our options for why. It's either angle, angle, side, or side, side, side similarity. That's what that squiggly line means. We learned that, but it's been a while since we've seen it. So there you go. Now remember, in this picture number 4, we have a triangle inside of a triangle, so I'm going to draw both of them. The bigger one is A, B, C, and they both have angle A in them. Hint, hint. I'm sorry, the smaller one is ABC. This is the smaller one here. And then the bigger one would be A. They both have angle A. Hint, hint. A, D, E. This one is inside of this one in the picture, right? So here's the big purple one. And then the green one is the top part here. Important to remember. So according to the picture, we have 8 and 10 here, and then over here we have 8 plus 4 would be this whole length here, would be both of these. 8 plus 4 is 12, and then this whole length here would be 10 plus 5, 15. So we're going to compare the ratios here. We're gonna try to get side, angle, side. The reason that that's going to work is because they both have A in them, right? Here's angle A in one triangle. Here's angle A in the other triangle. So we know that the angles are congruent. Now we just need proportional sides that touch. So 8 and 12 needs to be the same fraction. We're hoping that it's equal to 10 over 15. And we can do this a number of ways. You can simplify those fractions. One of the main ways that we talked about was just dividing them out. So if you divide that out, if we divided 8 divided by 12, let me get a calculator out so I can do it exactly the way that I'm suggesting you do it. 8 divided by 12 gives me 0.6 repeating. And 10 divided by 15, clear, 10 divided by 15 is equal to 0.6 repeating. So not only do we have the angles in common, we also have proportional sides. Those sides are proportional and those sides are proportional. So we can call it side, angle, side. So I'm going to say side, angle, side, similarity. Awesome. Well, we took up all this space. Luckily, problem 5 doesn't take up as much space. So we're on problem 5. I see 45 degrees and 45 degrees. Perfect. 45 degrees and 45 degrees. That means that those two angles are congruent. Remember, I only need 2 angles to prove that it's congruent. So the other pair comes from a sneaky spot in here. I'm sure some of you are shouting it out right now. Where 2 angles cross, those opposite angles are always congruent. They're called vertical angles. So we have congruent angle, which means that angle, angle, similarity applies. Cool.